class. Today we are going to discuss the topic, the 6th standard geography. The topic, the economics. So first of all, what is called economics? So the branch of knowledge concerned with the production, consumption, and the transfer of wealth is called as economics. What is called economics? So the branch of knowledge concerned with production, consumption, and the transfer of health is called as economics. So economics is a social science that study how people interact. So how people interact with the things of values in a particular production and then distribution and then consumption of goods and service. So that is the economics. So economics is a social science that study how people interact. So mostly the people interact with the one things to another things. For example, in villages, Sunday. Mostly in the Sunday includes in the Sunday or the crowd of people. So each and every people interact with the things, and then the values of particular production and then distribution and then consumption of goods and service. And then there are two types of economics. Next one, types of economics. There are two types. One is a microeconomics and then macroeconomics. Microeconomic and macroeconomic. So the first of all, microeconomics. So microeconomics analyze the basic elements. So basic elements in the economy including individual agents and then materials. So materials take the interactions into the outcomes of interaction. For example, household and then frame and then shelter. So that is the example of microeconomy. So for example, small economics. And small economics mostly organized by the household. For example, house materials. So each and every month they are required some food materials are needed in our house. So in this food materials, so there must be allotted amount. So particular things may be allotted to particular amount. So that is a microeconomics. So microeconomics mostly analyze the basic elements in the economics. So basic needed elements, and then especially in our households only needed to the food materials for month wise or for week wise. And then macroeconomics. So macroeconomics, the system made up of, in this macroeconomics mostly analyze the production, consumption, and then saving and the investment with interactive and factors, and then factors affecting it. So that is a macroeconomics. So macroeconomics means in the system analyze the economic as a production. So this macroeconomics mostly analyze production, consumption, and then factor affecting. So mostly some of the productions may be affected into the some natural factors or artificial factors. So natural factors or artificial factors may be affected in the economics. So in this process mostly analyzed into the macroeconomics. And then the the investment. So during this investment, mostly these investments, for example, some amount are invest into the real estate process or real estate business or some anybody jobs or some anybody business or to start an industries. So in this amount or in this investments, so how to increase it? How to increase it? So in this study, how to increase the economics. Go. And the next one, the employment of reserves, employments of resources of labor, capital and land, and then currency informations, and then economic growth. So how is increase the economic growth rate, and then public politics, and then etc. So it is includes in the macroeconomics. Go on. And then next one, the economics analysis can be applied to the society in the real estate. So another one importance of economics, mostly in this economics, and then applied to the real estate process, and then business, and then finance, and then healthcare and government. So that is our macroeconomics. For example, crime, education, the family, law, politics, religion, social institutions, war, science, and the environment. So sometimes the economics applies or analyzed to the various or diverse subjects. So one of the objects are crime. So during this economics, for example, the economic consisting of the particular people. So if these people are involved into the crime or anything to go. So crime. At the same time, education. So some of the educational institute or some of the people's poor people. So these people cannot able to attend a good education. So it is one of the economic results. So the economics sometimes analyze education, family problem. It is one of the main importance of the economics to analyze the family. So the next one, law, politics, religion, social institution, war, science, and the environment. And the next go to war, economics in rural areas. Economics in rural areas. So first of all, India needs to add the manufacturing. So many manufacturing are produced in India's companies or India's factories. So India needs to add manufacturing to the agriculture, rural economic to create jobs. So India's one of the rural areas. So rural areas increase the job, agriculture. So this agriculture is only the rural areas or rural economics may be increased. The needed agriculture process. So this agriculture due to have many jobs to many people. And then the other one. So this can be done by units in the food processing. So food processing. What are the food processing of in the rural areas? Dairy, poultry farming, and then fisheries. So in the rural areas especially increase the economics of poultry farming, and then fishery, fishery, and then dairy farming. Dairy farming. So in these rural areas mostly improve the economic of rural areas includes in the job poultry farming. So பண்ணை கோழி வளர்ப்பு, fishery மீன் வளர்ப்பு, and then dairy farming பால் பண்ணை. So these methods mostly increase in the economics of rural areas. And then the units of bioenergy and then garments. So another one steps to increase the economics in the rural areas, and then unit of bioenergy, garments, and then footwear. So footwear and can be set up in the barren land. So in these areas or in these companies mostly poultry farming, fishery, dairy farming, or garments, or bioenergy, and then footwear. So in this all factories mostly formed in the barren land areas. So barren land areas without use in the agriculture land. So without or not unfit for agriculture land. So this lands mostly to form this many jobs or many factories to instead. And then the another one in villages, and then the several peoples selling all kinds of things to a place. All kinds of things to a place. Why do they call it as Sandai instead of shop? Why they call it as Sandai? Why they call it as Sandai instead of shop? So what is Sandai? What is called Sandai? In villages, and then once in a week or month. In villages, once in a week or month, all things are sold in a particular place at a surface time to meet the need of the people. So that is called as Sandai. So Sandai means in villages areas. So in villages, students there once in a week or month. Once in a week or month, the things are sold in a particular places. So many things are sold in a particular places in a specific time. So that is an importance. So mostly the variety of things are sold on the particular areas in the specific time to meet needs in the people. So that is called as Sandai. So in this Sandai mostly increase in the economics of rural areas. And the next topic are economics in cities. Economics in city areas. So mostly the cities can produce a large number of jobs. Cities produce a large number of jobs to the service sectors like research and development in the formation of technology. So mostly in this city area present in the many technologies. So many factories or many companies or many IT companies and then many industries are present. So in these industries and then many IT companies to produce a economic or to produce the economic growth rate. For example, the information technology and then IT related jobs such as banking, financial, and then tourism, and then education, and then inside and the external environment, etc. So mostly media on the information. So that is etc. So in this process mostly increase in the economics during the city areas. The agriculture and the industrials are helped in the economic development of our country, and then especially so what are the things improved or developed in our economics or in our country So what are the things to increase the economics in our country? Our country economics increased based on three activities. Three activities. So what are the things? So which things? One is a primary activities, secondary activities, and tertiary activities. There are three activities to increase our country economy or to increase the development of our country economics. And then especially what is a primary activities, secondary activities, and tertiary activities. So first of all, primary activities. So they are concerned with the production of raw materials for foodstuff and the industrial use of primary activities. So what is called primary activities? They are concerned with the production of raw materials. So that is not important. So which materials are produced? So these materials are useful to the people. So which materials are useful to the people? So this particular materials may be produced. So that is on raw materials. So the production of raw materials for foodstuff. So that is an important one. That is an importance. Each and every living organisms or each and every peoples they are needed foodstuff. So in this particular foodstuffs to produce, so increase our economy, or develop in our economics in our country, and then foodstuff, and then industrial use, So that is called as primary activities. So that they are concerned with the production of raw materials for foodstuff and industrial use is called primary activities. The primary activities they are included in agriculture. This is one of the importance. So the backbone of our country, so that is on agriculture. So backbone of India is agriculture. So agriculture means the production of crop. So the production of crops, so that is called as agriculture. So the primary activities mostly based on or includes first one agriculture. So second one cattle rearing. கால்நடை வளர்ப்பு and then agriculture விவசாயம். So it is a backbone of our India in agriculture. So next one cattle rearing and then another one fishing, மீன் வளர்ப்பு, and then mining, சுரங்கம், and then the another one primary activities are the collection of fruits, nuts, honey, and then rubber, resin, and then medicinal herbs. So that is an important thing. So this important primary activities to increase our economics. So increase our economics in our country. So this primary activities: agriculture, cattle rearing, and then fishing, and then mining, and then collection of fruits, nuts, honey, and then rubber, resin. So rubber especially to produce a rubber plants. So the same rubber plants to produce resin. At the same time, medicinal herbs. So this medicinal herbs mostly used in the variety of medicines. For example, Siddha, Unani, and Ayurveda. Used in some medicinal herbs. So that is a primary activities. So that is primary activities to increase the economic value in our country. And the next go to secondary activities. So the raw materials obtained from the primary activities. So which raw materials are obtained from the primary activities? So this primary activities is converted into finished product, especially this agriculture product. Mostly the wastage or the finished product of agriculture. So in this finished product mostly used in the some other or the production of some other materials. So the help of in this finished product. At the same time, cattle rearing. For example, the excretion of cattle used in the biogas. So that is the secondary activities of the cattle rearing. For example, the cattle dung used in the biogas, and then many purpose are used. At the same time, in fishing. So fishing materials, for example, the extraction of fish materials. For example, the restless of fish materials used in the some other sources. Used in the some other sources. For example, fish oil, so fish liver oil used in the some medicines. So secondary activities. So primary activities concerned with the finished product. Finished product through the machinery in a large scale. So that is called as secondary activity. So secondary activities means the raw materials obtained from the primary activities are converted into finished product. Are converted into finished product through the machinery on a large scale. So this activity is called as secondary activities. So the secondary activities, industries are classified on the basis of availability of raw materials, capital, and ownership. And then next one, the secondary activities. The secondary activities are based on raw materials and then industries can be divided into some classes. So what is here? First one, food based industries. Food based industries. And then another one. First one, food based industries, and the second one, mineral based industries. Mineral based industries. And then mineral based industries, and then last one, marine based industries. Marine based industries. Go. So in this primary activities converted into finished product through the machinery. So that is the secondary activity. So the primary activities followed by secondary activities. So the secondary activities, industries are classified on the basis of availability of raw materials and capitals. So availability of raw materials and industries can be divided into further types. So food based industries, mineral based industries, marine based industries. So first of all, food based industries. Most of the food based industries to produce food based industries, not forest based industries, and then last one, agro based industries. Agro based industries, and then forest based industries, mostly the paper mills. So forest based, so paper, so how to produce paper? So needed plants or trees. So trees. So this forest based industry, and then for example paper mills, and then furniture, paper mill, furnitures, and then building construction. So building constructions are needed some plant material. So this plant materials to produce a forest. So that is a forest based industries. Some furniture industries, and then paper mills, and then building construction industries. So it is includes in the forest based industries. And the next one, mineral based industries. Next one, mineral based industries. So the mineral based industries are, for example, cement factories, iron factories, and then aluminium industries. And then aluminium industries, mostly the cement and all iron factories to produce cement to produce, the cement with the help of building construction. So iron based, the same time aluminum. So aluminum to produce some many useful products. So used in our day-to-day life activities. So aluminum industries. So this includes in the mineral based industries. And the next one, marine based industries. So seafood processing only. Seafood process. For example, sea urchin, and then crab, prawn. So it is a food product. So in this food mostly produced in the marine. Marine means ocean or sea. So sea based industries. So sea based industries mostly to produce a seafood processing. Next one, agro based industries. So agro-based industries, this includes in the cotton textiles and then sugar mill and then food processing, food industries, sugar mills and then cotton textiles. So they are included in the agro-based industries. So that is a secondary activities to increase the economic in our country. Last one, tertiary activities. The industries produce goods and they distributed them to the people. So for this purpose, some service are required. Some service are required. So the service are called as tertiary activities. There are three activities to increase our economy. Our country economy to increase the three activities. One is the primary activities, secondary activities, and then another one is the tertiary activities. So primary and secondary activities complete. So next we go for tertiary activities. So industries produce their goods and they distribute. So what are the things are produced by industries? Mostly industries produce many things. So these things are distributed to one place to another place. One place to another place. So in this only distributed then to the peoples. So for this purpose, some service are required. So some service are required. For example, courier service, or for example, transport service, for example, communication service, and then for example, banking. So it is an example of tertiary activities service. So the service are called as tertiary activities. So mostly, so the service sectors the peoples to fulfill their daily needs. What are the daily needs are factor? Transport. So it is one of the importance necessary or importance also the increase their economic activities. So what is the transport? So for transport, for example, roadways, car, bus, two-wheeler, or lorry transport. So that is the roadway transport. And the next one, railway. Railway only train. So each and every day the lot of trains are transported from one place to another place, and then mostly these materials. So the people's day-to-day needed materials are transported to the transport system, and then waterway. Waterway means waterway transport, ship, boat, and then etc. So that is a waterway transport. And then another one, airways. So airways, aeroplane. Go on. So it is a transport way. So that is a tertiary activities. And the next one, communication. So the communications mostly the interact with the one people to another peoples, or one place to another place, one place to another place. So with the help of communication. For example, postal communication. So post. So mostly this most traditional method of communication, post. Now the new technologies are nowadays the communications are telephone. At the same time, the advanced ones nowadays information technologies. So the communications are postal communication, and then telephone communication, and then information technology. So it is most advanced technologies nowadays. So it is an information technologies. And the last one, banking. So banking mostly money transaction and banking service. So nowadays the traditional methods, the transfer of money or transfer of amount, and then go to bank, and then bank to money transfer, bank to money transfer to the particular places. So nowadays the new advanced technology in our mobile phone. So that is a mobile service or mobile banking. Mobile banking service, mobile banking. So the money, easy money transfer. Wow, so nowadays Google Pay, Paytm, and then many technologies are used in this day. So that is the banking service. Go. So there are three activities to increase our country economics. Thank you.